So you're looking at my door. This is my door to my office that everybody has been dying to see for some reason. So this is going to be my Cribs, MTV Cribs room tour for y'all. So let's go ahead and enter in. Here it is. Nothing special, guys. So hey guys, welcome back to Melanie Loves Death Metal. This is my room tour, I guess. That's my pup. His name is Plato. He's a 12-year-old Siberian Husky. He's my baby. So yeah, this is my office slash music room. It has dog crates in it because my animals need to be locked up when we leave the house. He has really bad separation anxiety. He has his whole entire life, and he destroys things if he's left alone. So unfortunately he still needs to be crated, but it is his sanctuary. He sleeps in here pretty much all day long. He's got several pillows and blankets that we always lay nicely, and then he destroys and moves around. And this is my other pup's crate, who was just in here. I don't know where she went. She doesn't really need to be crated, but we still have it open just so that way they can still be together. And this is my old ass 15-year-old cat, Tucker. I've had him for a very long time, since he was a kitten, and him and the dogs obviously chill and get along great. And then behind this is just some shit that I forgot to put away before I recorded, and then that's distro stuff. Literally that box is full of tapes and CDs that I have not posted for sale yet. And then I always save my vinyl mailers and stuff because that's what I use to ship stuff to you guys. So that's just awkwardly placed there because I don't really have an official like room where I do my distro packing. So on the walls, personal stuff, my grandparents that are passed, and some kid stuff over here, the pup crate, and then this is my command center that you guys have probably seen in several videos and stuff. So I've got the gaming racer chair, which was cheap on Amazon. It's not anything special at all. My son actually picked it out because he really wanted to have a gaming chair, even though he doesn't game. So I got it just because he wanted it, and this is now my chair. It has a PJ Masks blanket that I sit on because it's a leather chair, and my fat ass thighs stick to it when I'm sweaty in the hot Florida days. So I sit on a blanket to avoid the sweaty stickiness of my fat thighs. Good stuff. Quality content for this video. So yeah, this is my desk, and it has some drawers because I have a bunch of shit that needed a place to go. That's a gaming PC. I'm a big gamer, clearly. That's my Switch that's hooked up to this monitor right here. Got the gaming setup, the 2 monitors. I also hook up my work laptop to this rig, and I work here. I work fully remote from my position. But obviously my personal one is connected right now because I'm going to be doing this video shortly after. Here's my mic. It's just a Razer microphone. It's like $100, nothing special. A cheap ass microphone thingamabob that I got off Amazon for $20. I know some people like this stuff. This is a HyperX mechanical gaming keyboard that was expensive, and I put new keycaps on and stuff like that. So if you're into that shit, hit me up because I love all that gaming stuff. That's just a cheap ass gaming mouse because I actually just bought a brand new HyperX one, and it hasn't come in yet because I broke my previous one when I was moving my office around. I don't know, it just wasn't working after I plugged it back in. So that's just a cheap ass one. And then obviously the amazing Soul Devourment cork coaster that I obviously use quite frequently because it's disgusting. The boys from Sewer Rot sent this to me in a package, and I think I have another one too that says Sewer Rot. I can't remember. And then the Black Dahlia Murder Abysmal gaming mouse pad that Night Shift merch put out a while back. So that graces my lovely desk. We've got the Switch with some Pokemon stickers, and this is an MSI gaming laptop if you want all the details on that. If it's something you care about, I'll send you the link to what all of it is. It's got like a 3050 GPU and all that other stuff. Here's my printer. It's a great printer. It's where I print all your shit for your distro stuff, and then that is full of cables and USB stuff and computer stuff right there. This is full of distro stuff like labels and stuff like that, and mailers that need to be folded into things. So, all right, now to the important stuff, the music. So this is my CD player with lots of CDs that I've pulled out that I've been listening to. Currently playing is, if you didn't recognize or if you can't hear it, is the Exhumed Slaughter Cult CD that I actually just got from Relapse. I think they just repressed these, and I didn't own this, so I snagged it. Some more Joy-Cons for my Switch. Put that right there. Again, this monitor is connected to my Switch, and I just put it there because it was a perfect little tabletop. This CD player is brand new. I just got this a couple weeks ago. It is some weird brand that I've never heard of. I got it off Amazon. It has cool, well, that's not gonna do it for this one. It has cool things. It's got like Bluetooth, and you can hook up a USB and do a bunch of other stuff. It's not just a CD player. It's got, you can hook up your phone to it, Bluetooth, all that cool stuff. So it's basically a huge sound speaker as well as not just a CD player. So I desperately needed a new CD player. My last one was a crappy DVD player that I had just plugged into my stereo, and it was awful. It was slow. It took forever. So I finally upgraded and got this recently. So probably wondering what CDs are. A lot of these are things that are going to be going into a future video or things that I just got in the mail. So I just got this Blood Feast in the mail. I've been looking to add Blood Feast into my collection ever since I did the Thrash live stream with Marty and Alan on Heavy Metallurgy. I pulled out some Necrot because I haven't listened to them in a while. I was listening to that, and then obviously this has been on heavy rotation, all the Black Dahlia Murder albums, which I own on all of them on CD and vinyl, and there will be a video coming about that probably this week. I'll probably record it. So, and then over here I was in the mood for some Converge. I got the new Cave In, which I'll talk about that on my channel. Some more Converge. This, which I was actually really surprised I enjoyed, so we'll probably talk about that on the channel too. The new Hexala, which I commented on here. This is awesome. I still need to talk about this. Arcspire, which I love this album so much I bought it on CD too. So this is just the stuff that I've been listening to the last couple of days. Well, Black Dahlia has been forever, but the last couple weeks it's been pretty much in heavy rotation. So generally this desk is a disaster. I usually have so much more shit on here, especially when I'm doing videos and my distro stuff. I usually have stacks of tapes and CDs and stuff. I'm sure you've noticed that in the background of my videos. I just haven't been the most organized person lately. So, and this stuff is just laying around everywhere. Stickers and just stickers upon stickers. And this actually is on my door because my son found the sticker and he just stuck it up on the door right there. So, but yeah, here you go. That code works. Take it. So yeah, I just have millions of stickers just laying around everywhere, and these get thrown into distro order. So if you order from me, you probably get random stickers. This is a ring that my son got me for, is it Mother's Day? I don't know. He's 6 years old, so I don't wear it. It's a cheap ring, obviously, but I keep it for sentimental value, and it's just there because I don't ever want to lose it. So anyway, that's the command center. That's where I record all my videos. I use that webcam to record my videos. It is a Logitech Brio. A lot of people ask me what it is. It's like the full HD Logitech Brio. It's like $100 or something like that on Amazon. I think it's even cheaper now because they've released a new version. So I use that camera and I use this Razer mic. Not the best quality, but it's better than just recording from my cell phone. Which is what I'm on now. So back here is some personal stuff, a little corkboard of stuff that my sons have done for me, a picture of my son, which I'm probably gonna blur out, and then some other stuff that he's done. He's colored me like Mario and Spider-Man and other stuff that I just plopped up there. I wanted to have some sort of stuff like that. Up here is a shelf of my animals that I've passed these recent years. That was my dog, Koji, and then my cat, Shamrock. They passed away like 3 weeks apart from each other, unfortunately, a couple years ago. So these are their ashes up there, you know, little candle to commemorate them. I'm a huge animal lover. That is a Mother's Day card that I just had hanging for my kids. All right, over here is a shelf. Again, picture of my son, something that he made us, and then some Star Wars plushies, BB-8. Obviously, I don't need to go into detail about that. So again, I'll probably blur that out. But yeah, it's a nice little shelf of some stuff. And then we have the music. So this is actually relatively new. I just did all this reorganization. I've completely filled my vinyl shelf now officially. And I've got stacks of vinyl down here of stuff that I need to listen to and or file, which I do that when I get vinyl in. I make stacks and then I list out what I have not listened to yet and then what I still need to listen to and file into Discogs and whatever else. And then this is a vinyl that I actually got sent to me on accident. I don't even know, I've never even heard it, but I just have it off to the side here. I need to send it. Indie Merch sent me an order, and this was in there, and I definitely didn't order it, so I emailed them to be like, hey, I think you sent me something wrong. But in the back, there's a bunch of other stuff here. Some stuff that's going to be going into some videos. I have them turned around because when my kids come in here, if I have something inappropriate sticking out, they always like, ooh, what's that? And so I just try to keep the inappropriate covers putting in, except for I didn't do a good job of this inhalation boot. Admittedly, I just plopped these there before I did this video. I was trying to clean up. So this is my vinyl shelf, and then my tape deck, and several tapes. So these are not all of my tapes. These are actually just tapes that I have currently out that I've been listening to lately or that I didn't want to store away, and then distro tapes, which that I need to either put up for sale or I'm going to do giveaways with, which I'm sure you're probably wondering, why do you have so much Frozen Soul? Shout out to Paul from Corpse Crystal. He sent me a bunch of Frozen Soul, so that's going to be used soon. But yeah, this is my tape deck and a nice little giraffe. I got this for like 20 bucks and it works perfectly fine. And then up here is just some more random vinyl. Probably I generally put them off to the side when I have listened to them and I need to file them. So again, stuff that's going to be going into future videos. So anything that goes into a future video I leave out off my shelf so that way I remember to talk about them in the video. I have a weird like filing system that I do. I got a weird method to my madness, but I'm a very organized person when it comes to my music. So that's my vinyl shelf. And then over here I bought an extra shelf that it will eventually be vinyl, but for now it's just got a bunch of shit in there that I didn't have a place for. So some candy, which is sugar free because I'm diabetic, and some of my old Goosebumps books from when I was a kid. Most of my Nintendo Switch games, actually there's several that are not here. They're in my living room. This is like a photo album from my childhood. An extra mechanical Razor keyboard that I don't know why it was there. Signed autographed baseball from a Cubs player. I'm a huge Cubs fan. Here is a bunch of other stickers and stuff that I just threw here because I don't know what to do with them. I just have a ton. Oh, and then some CDs that should not be here. There you go. That's actually mine. And then the new Coagulate, which this needs to go over here. Those need to go into a video. I don't know why those were there. I was looking for them. So, and then some keto stuff and some other books. I'm a huge nerd. I love Star Wars. I love Star Trek. And I do read a lot of the books. And there's some Stephen Hawking books. I'm heavily into space and science and stuff like that as well. So just some books that I've had, for a really long time. And I just threw them in here. And then down here, same ordeal. Some comics. I do have several more that are just packed away into a box right now, unfortunately, but these are the ones that I've pulled out recently and have reread. Some music comics. We've got Judas Priest, Metal Gods. We've got Anthrax, Among the Living, and then this is Abigail, the King Diamond graphic novels. So again, I'm a huge nerd. I love graphic novels. I love comics. Some Marvel. These are my Arcane Archivists zines, and then the Noxious Ruin. That's an art book. I can't remember exactly why that's here. That's actually not mine. It's my wife's. Here is the Tool Salival VHS box set. Yes, I do still have that. Tool Opiate 2 and Fear Inoculum. These just don't fit on my CD shelf, so they're just here. And then some anime DVDs that I've shown off on the video in my Q&A. So down here is box sets that, actually these are not all my box sets. I have 2 other box sets, my Creator and my Venom box sets. Those are actually in another room because they didn't fit on this shelf. So they're just in another room because I don't want to get them ruined. Box sets are a pain because they don't always store nicely. So this is the Tankard box set, this is the Overkill, this is the Tool Fear Inoculum, and then this is actually not anything metal related, but I will show you. It is a big band era box set. I actually inherited this from my grandparents, so, and it's actually in pristine condition. It's pretty great. I do like that kind of music. Here are some distro patches, so these can be ordered on my distro, and I've been throwing them in for free with some orders, especially if it's people that have ordered from me several times. So yep, this is just a shelf of random shit that eventually is going to be filled with vinyl, because yeah, I don't ever stop buying vinyl. So this is the CD shelf that has dramatically grown. I had a smaller one before and I got rid of it, and I bought a bigger one for like 20 bucks. And I've almost filled it already. So I still got a little bit of room. There's a random skull that I just didn't have anywhere to put right now. An old Sega Genesis that my parents brought me while they visited that they found that was mine. So I just need to find the power source for it. I can probably find one on eBay. And I'm pretty sure it works perfectly. Some more distro shit that's just sitting off to the side here because, again, no storage. So yeah, these are my DVDs. I'll probably start doing, or sorry, CDs. I'll probably start doing videos of like my CD collection, because there's quite a bit on here that I have actually never shown on videos, because it's not all death metal. A lot of it's, you know, heavy metal. I mean, I'm sure you can see like there's some 9 Inch Nails and shit like that right there. Halloween. So yeah, there's a bunch of CDs here that I've never shown off. So like obviously got the Judas Priest box set up here. This is an old clock from my grandparents' house that I absolutely loved, and when they both passed away, my parents gave it to me, kept it as like a memento. It still works, and I could probably plug it in, but I just haven't yet. This is Oogie Boogie, Nightmare Before Christmas. Big fan of that movie. So moving on, this is like a vinyl thing that displays them that I use sometimes. Up here is, again, more stickers. Should go right here, and these are all of my, oops, it's upside down, 7 inches. I don't own many 7 inches, so this is the Glorious Dead that Marty sent me. Some more Mortiferum. I think there's some like Stabs, Self-Loathing, what else? Spectral Voice, Mortiferum, Spectral Voice. I think there's some Blood Incantation, yeah, stuff like that, Blood Incantation, Vastum. So those are my 7 inches that I'll probably never get rid of ever, but they're the only ones that I've ever wanted to own. I hate owning 7 inches. I'm not a huge fan of buying them, so I don't, but if it's something that I really want for the old collection, I will. Up here is some random shit that I finally hung. I've got the picture disc of King Diamond, the Eye. I actually have a regular vinyl of that too, but I purposely bought the picture disc because I loved it and I wanted to display it. Over here is the Blut S Nord Hallucinogens poster that I recently showed off on the Black Metal Monday. And then back here, of course, the Almighty Black Dahlia Murder. They don't have posters in all of their vinyls, but I pulled out some pretty much appropriate ones that are not too bad, you know, for when I have guests and stuff. So Ritual and Verminous, obviously not my all-time favorite Black Dahlia Murder albums. I would prefer to have like a Nocturnal and Ever Black and Deflorate, but they didn't have posters in my versions of. So maybe someday, but for now these are good enough. Perfect. It's Black Dahlia. Couldn't go wrong with that. So over here is more of my wall Wada poster from their latest Jinn album. I've got some pop vinyl figures. I do collect these, not a whole lot, but when I see ones that I like, I buy them, especially if they're music related. So Kiss, I'm a huge Kiss fan. I obviously grew up loving Kiss, so I grabbed these when these first came out, and I think these are actually pretty expensive now, from what I believe. These are first presses, or whatever the hell you want to call them. I got them as a birthday gift from my parents, so thanks, Mom and Dad. Down here, some more stuff. My wife got me this for, was it Mother's Day? I can't remember. because she knows I love this album by Metallica, and I have a shirt and stuff like that, so she got it for me. I got some Star Wars figures up here that I got from the new Star Wars land in Disney, and then my son took one of my pop figures and painted it red and with a lightsaber in his neck to portray him getting killed by a lightsaber. So yeah, treating him, you know, teaching him well. So I keep that up there because he made that for me. And then the Iron Maiden Power Slave pop, which I absolutely love. I need to get more of these Iron Maiden ones. I think they're just so awesome. And Power Slave is one of my favorite albums by them, so I had to snag that. This is actually new. I just got this. I just ordered that online, and after I saw it in the store and I knew that it was completely overpriced at the record store, I knew that I could get it cheaper online, which I did. It was almost like 20 bucks cheaper. So if you're looking for it, it's out there. It's really cool. Some more pictures. Mark Riddick art. These are postcards that he sent me in a nice little care package. So I've got them framed. And then some more over here that he did. And then some more picture discs of King Diamond, of Conspiracy, and the Dark Side's comp. So Conspiracy, again, I do have these on normal vinyl as well, but I just got the picture disc. That glare is awful. Because I love King Diamond and I needed to have them. I would like to get more. There is actually a picture disc box set that I would absolutely love to have, but I haven't seen it for a decent price. Whoop, I just tripped on my dog. Sorry about that, Pop. He was sleeping behind me. So that's this wall that you probably can kind of see in my videos. So yeah. All right, so here we go. You're probably wondering, what the hell is this monstrosity? So this right here is a stack of vinyl that I have gotten in recently that I still need to listen to, or I've pulled out to listen to. So I just got that in. That's going to be going into video. You already know what this is. There's that Panopticon that I've been promising I'll talk about eventually someday. A White Ward album. So yeah, I've got a bunch of new stuff here that, although I don't know why this coffin mulch is here. I think I just pulled it out and listened to, and then I just plopped it in the stack, which I'm ruining my filing system here. But these are albums I just got that I need to listen to and that I need to file away or record a video for. I listen to every single vinyl that I get. Every single vinyl that I get. It sits out. It does not go on a shelf until I listen to it. This is my turntable. It is a Audio Technica, whatever this is. It's super dusty too. ATLP 120 USB, whatever. It's a USB one. I don't ever use it. It's got the head split records slip mat. It is an auto drive. There's no belts, all that good stuff. This is actually an upgrade from what I previously had. I had a cheaper version of an Audio Technica that was all powered, like fully automated, and it crapped out eventually, so I upgraded and got this one. Eventually I might get something a little bit better in terms of quality, but this does the trick for me right now. This is hooked up to this speaker cabinet that is from the 70s. It was my grandparents. They had it in their living room. I absolutely loved it growing up as a kid. So this actually opens up right here, which I'm not going to do right now because obviously that's on top. And it has an 8-track player, a radio, and then there used to be a turntable inside this. That turntable no longer works anymore, but my dad was able to rig this up so that way I could hook my own turntable up to it and use it as its primary speakers. So that's how I listen to music on this really old cabinet speaker. Sounds incredible. I do also have a pair of bookend speakers. Those are hooked up to my tape player. So eventually I'll get like a receiver and have all this hooked up the right way. But for now, this works for me. I'm not a huge like gearhead. I don't, feel the need to buy like thousands of dollars worth of equipment, especially since it's such a tiny ass room. If I ever get a basement or something like that, then maybe. But they don't really have basements in Florida. So if I ever get a house with a big room for music, maybe I'll upgrade it. But for now, this is never going anywhere. Like, I cherish this. This is a huge deal. Like, I inherited it. I love it. It still works perfectly. My grandparents obviously didn't listen to heavy metal or death metal. They listened to country and jazz and swing music, and that's what was always played on this, but now it's mine, so this is what it is. It's a little old, you know, it's worn, but it works perfectly. Again, a stack of vinyl that needs to go somewhere. Those need to be filing. More stickers. Shout out Meteor Gem. So yeah, this is my vinyl, where I listen to music. This is my room. This is what you guys see in all your videos. Nothing special. Nothing compared to what you've seen in other videos. And there's, see, look at, see? He loves sleeping in his crate, and the door's always open. He goes in and out. It's his sanctuary, and yeah, some people really don't like crates. I don't know. Over here is just some more distro shit. Actually, no, this is just packaging stuff that I need to put away, and just I got some new stuff in the mail today, my work laptop. So, and the little guy's still sleeping in there. It's funny, he sleeps in our dog crate. He has a cat tree, his own bed and everything out in the living room, but he comes in here and hangs out with me. These two are always in here. So, always. My other one, I don't know where she went. I might cut this video and go find her and record her for you guys, because I know you guys want to see the pups. So yeah, that's my room tour, guys. Nothing special. So I guess maybe someday I'll do another one if I ever get anything new. But yep, that's all I got. I'll see you in the next one. Update. This is my other dog, Dolly. She is a 1-year-old Shiba Inu, and she was out in the living room sleeping in her bed like a little good girl. But she's usually in the room with me too. She's the one that you hear barking. She's the one that's a little bit more of a troublemaker. But her and my other dog, Plato, are best friends. They love each other, and they're very cute together. She's my little baby. She's like, quit recording me, Mom. And then this guy is my other cat. Oh, whoa, sneezy boy. His name is Tofu. Yes, vegetarian here. I named him after tofu, clearly. I've had him for 15 years as well. Him and Tucker are brothers. So he's an old boy. Ooh, sneezy guy. What's up with that? You got a cold? Or you're gonna walk away now? So yeah, he's the other guy that you probably have seen in videos.